Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making my Oreo chocolate no-bake pie. So I think you guys will like this one. It's a really good pie recipe to take for Thanksgiving or Christmas or just an everyday pie. So I'm just going to get started here. Now I have 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. And we are going to put these in the microwave and melt them down about 15-second intervals. And so I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to pause my camera and come back after it's melted. But before I do that, also I have a pie shell here, graham cracker, 9-inch crust. And also in this we have, now I'm going to be adding 3/4 cup of condensed milk to the chocolate chips after they are melted down. So we're going to just go ahead and get started with that. And when I get this done, I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and our chocolate, as you can see, is nice and smooth. It took probably about 60 seconds in 15-second intervals. And to that we are going to add, now this was 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. And to that we are going to add 3/4 cup of the sweetened condensed milk. So we're going to pour that in. And this here is going to be our first topping in our pie. Okay, now we're just going to mix that in with our chocolate here and get it nice and smooth and all mixed together. And this is going to come out to kind of, it's going to be almost like a thick, I want to say frosting, because that's what it reminds me of, is like frosting. But so, oh yeah, and it's kind of hard to mix just a little bit, but you know, I guess you could probably also use a mixer if you needed to. Okay, now we got that good and mixed, and we're going to pour this into our pie shell. And this is a 9-inch graham cracker crust. And that's going to be our first layer. Okay. We're going to just kind of spread it around here a little bit, so it's all nice and even. Okay. And then we are going to put this into the refrigerator, so it will set up for approximately about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and now we are going to get started with our next filling that we're going to add. And I have an 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened. I have a 1/2 cup of butter softened, which is 1 cube. And then we are going to take our mixer and plug it in, and to our softened cream cheese and butter, we are going to add a 1/2 cup of half and half. So we're going to pour that in. And then also I have 16 Oreos here that I broke in half and took all the filling out and put in this little bowl here. So is what we're going to do is we're going to take all the filling from the Oreo cookies and put it into our mix here. Okay, and to that we are going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then also to that we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're going to put that in. And we're going to take our mixer and mix it up really, really good. And as you can see, I'm making a mess. It seems like every time I cook, I make a big mess. But I guess which good cook doesn't make a mess, right? So we're going to get this all mixed up here. Try and get this mixed up as good as you can. Okay, now to that, we are going to take our Oreos, and I've got my little chopper here, and we are going to put the Oreos in here and chop them down to really fine crumbs. And that was about 16 to 18 Oreos I have in here. So, okay. Turn this on and get them chopped up. We want these really fine, so because they're going to go into our other filling here. So all right, let's turn this back on for just a minute. Okay, now we're going to take our Oreos and we're going to put a little more than half of this into our mixture, and we are going to keep out just a little bit because we're going to top it with this. So we're going to mix this in. Whoops, I guess it would help to turn it on, right? Or plug it in. Plug it in. Okay, that will help. this all mixed in here. Oh, and this pie is really, really good. I think you guys are going to love it. And then now we are going to make our pudding, our chocolate pudding. So I've got another bowl here, and I just went and bought the dough. And we are only going to make one package, so we're going to pour this in. We're just going to follow the directions on the back. And for one package, it calls for 1.5 cups of cold milk. For 2 packages, 3 cups of milk. So we're only doing one. And I have 1.5 cups of cold milk here that we're going to pour in. And we're going to take our mixer, clean it off here. And of course, I'm making a mess again. Alrighty, so we're going to take our pudding pie filling here and we're going to mix it all up. Okay, now we are going to grab our pie. And as you can see, the chocolate is already starting to form and set up there a little bit. And is what we are going to do now, we are going to take our pudding pie mix and we are going to pour into our pie shell here on top of our other chocolate. We're just going to smooth it out really good here. Go all the way to the edges. And I guess you could call this a triple layer pie, I'm guessing. But it's really good. I think you guys will like it. And then we're going to take our other mixture here. And we are going to grab some Cool Whip. And we are going to mix our Cool Whip into this mixture here. And this is a 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. So mix that in. And then instead of using the mixer, I'm just going to use a spoon and just kind of fold it in a little little bit here into our mixture. Oh, this pie is so good. You guys are really going to love it. And I'm going to have a lot left over, so I think I'm going to fill another pie, do another pie. So, and we'll just put them in the freezer until Christmas. I think that'll work, right? So, yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're going to take this filling here and we are going to put it on top. Try and spread it out a little bit. Oh yeah, I've got lots left over. So we'll just make us another pie. Okay. And then we're just going to smooth this out here. Go all the way to the edges. Goodness sake, I don't know what it is about these allergies lately. Been terrible. Okay, so we're going to smooth this all the way out to the edges here. And now you can either choose to put the rest of your Oreo crunched up cookies on top, or you could choose to put chocolate chip morsels. I was going to use the Oreos left over, but I think I'll save them and just sprinkle some chocolate chips on it. The top here. And yeah, I think you guys will really like this. And then when we're done here, we are going to put this into the refrigerator for at least 2 to 3 hours. So when it's done, we will come back and I will take it out of the refrigerator and show you guys the result. I hope you guys like this video today. I just love this pie and I think you guys will too. And I think everybody you make it for will just be really in love with it. So we're going to put this in the fridge and we're going to let it sit for a couple hours and we're going to come back and I'm going to show you the result. Well, I guess I can show you the result right now, but once we cut into it and show you the layers and everything, I think you guys will really be happy with it. So this is the end of my video and I'm going to post a picture of this when it's done, and you all have a good day.